Here we go. Good morning. Hope everybody's okay. You're going to come and join me for a bit of balance and stretch this morning. Balance and stretch. So it's going to be easy to follow, good for the back, good for the posture, get rid of some tension. Morning, Claire. Get rid of some tension around the shoulders. If you are going to take part, you don't really need any equipment. If you're very stiff in the legs, you might want to have a band or dressing gown cord. Morning, Jackie. Something that you can just put round the leg or the foot if you need it. But I'm going to assume that we haven't got equipment for this, so we will do without. Morning, Louise. Good morning, Tracy. Oh, wake my legs up a little bit. So how are we all doing today? Is it a thumbs up? Thumbs level or a bit like that? How are we all doing? At least we've got good weather. I think it's made such a difference having the extra long nights and not having dark at 4 o'clock. I think that would have been really awful for people. So it is nice that we've got this weather. And I do really feel for people who are stuck in flats and haven't got an easy outside space to get to. So hopefully they can still get out for their walk. It'll be really difficult for people, won't it, if they ban all outdoor activity because of silly people going out for the whole day sunbathing and beaches or whatever they were doing. So let's hope not. Let's hope not. Morning, Jennifer, Jen. All right, we've got a few here. That's good. So, any questions? Anything you want to say? You want to say good morning to each other? Good morning. It'd be good actually if we can get onto Zoom at some point. So, if you use Zoom at the moment, give me a thumbs up. Who uses Zoom at the moment? I'm not sure how many people do use it. I have put that in my newsletter about, I can't see who that is. Somebody said yes, using Zoom. That could have been Jackie, I'm not sure. Or Jen, lovely, could be Jen. Because with Zoom, especially when we do the small group Pilates, anybody who wants to do that, it's nice because you can see me and I can see you. So for that sort of class, it's really good. We can check positions and postures and everything. So I'm looking forward to getting that going as well. Right, well I think we'll make a start because usually a few people sort of come in after we've got going. It's going to be about 30 minutes, 40 minutes maximum. And we're going to start off with the balance. We'll do a very gentle warm up just to loosen the shoulders and ankles. Again, you can wear, I've got my little sticky socks on. You could have trainers on if you want. Make sure the floor space is clear and that you're fitting well for exercise every day. Just have a quick check. I think there's going to be quite a few people who've spent hours in the garden who won't be walking very well today, whose backs will have really seized up. So if you have been doing a lot of gardening, this could be just what you want, but your back might not feel like it does. Right, make sure your space is ready. I'll pop the music on and off we go. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of all the names for a moment. There we go. Lovely. So just find a nice place to stand. Ground the feet in the floor. Breathe into the belly and out. Breathe into the belly and out. Now, if you are wobbly, I've got a little table here that I can use if I need to. It's a good idea to have something by the side of you for later on. Shoulders back. Let's just warm the shoulders up. Remember to bring them forward as well as back. One more. Good. And then just circle the arms. And together, just circle and then bring the arms forward and back, just nice and loose. Last one, and shake them down. Just turn the head slowly side to side. Gently, don't force the neck to go where it doesn't want to go. Just gently, side to side. And hold. Drop the chin down and come back up. Drop it down, come back up. Drop it down, come back up. One more time. Bring the hands up and open wide. Wrap them round and just pause and open. Other hand on top. And open. Other hand on top. Open. Other hand on top. Open. Other hand on top. Open. Last one. And relax down the shoulders. Now just start walking through the feet. Let's just walk, warm the ankles up, keep the shoulders back, tummy gently in. And then if you can, just take one foot off, peel the foot off, point the toes down, point, 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 point. Going to stay with one foot up and just circle the ankle. And again, if you want to hold on to something, just loosen the ankle and the other one. And shake it down. Just tap forward and back. Nice and soft but straight. Forward and back. Now swing forward, tap back, forward, tap back. Last one, and change the legs. Just tap forward, back. Remember, you can swap the legs over earlier if you need to. If your legs start to get tired, swap it over a bit earlier than I'm doing. Just swing, last one, and march. Lovely. Now we're going to go round the clock. So we go 12, 3, 6, centre. 12, 3, 6, centre. 3, 6. And now just scoop around and change. 12, 3, 6, centre. 12. Good. 6, centre, lovely. 12, 3, 6, and then we're just going to scoop around and march it out. Well done. Breathe in, breathe out. Now soften those knees, nice bending knees. We're just going to swing the arms and a gentle small bend. And then we're going to start to lift the body up and just relax down. Now I'm still looking forward, and so should you be. You don't want to be looking down at your knees. This is what I don't want. Lifting the bottom up. We want to sit the bottom back and just swing. Keep that chest lifted. Last one. Hold it up and open. Shoulders back. Just march it through. Well done. Okay, I'm just going to check something on the screen. Keep a little march going for me. That's okay. It's all right. Okay. So let's get into some balance. So first of all, check your balance. Are you okay standing nice and tall? Good. Can you stand with one foot in front of the other, like a tightrope stance? Balance. And use your hands, that's okay. Come back to centre. Check the other side. Hold. Good. Check that your weight isn't all on the back foot, not all on the front foot. You want to try and get it across the feet. Good. So first exercise we're going to do is tightrope walk forward, normal walk back. Shoulders back, tummy's in. So just walk. Walk. Now you keep walking. I'm going to pause in a moment because I'll be off the screen. Keep walking as far as you can. When you can't go any further, march and then just walk back normal. Okay. Again, tummy's in, posture, tightrope. Now if you can't tightrope exactly, carry on if you can go further. And then walk back. If you can't go toe to heel, just go slightly to the side. But keep the heel in line just in front of the foot as if it were there. Okay, again. We're just going to practice this balance. Keep going. I'm going to have to stop there. And then walk back. Well done. And now this time, when you can't go any further, I want you to stay on the spot. Should we try going backwards? Heel, toe, 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 pause. Well done. Breathe in, shake it out. So now if you can, forward and back. If you're holding on to something, just do 2 or 3 steps and then come back. If you're holding on to a chair or anything else, okay? So just forward, forward, forward. Keep going as far as you can. When you can't go any further, back, 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 and relax, shake it out. Well done, breathe in. Now we'll progressively make that a little bit harder. But before we do that, let's just do a nice static balance. So weight onto one leg. Try not to lift the hips. Keep those hips level. We're going to peel the foot up, holding it for 10 seconds. Are you ready? Use the tummy muscles, use the glutes. And down. Well done. March it through. Remember, if you've got your support on one side and you're doing the other leg, you can maybe be able to manage it or just turn around to do the other leg, whichever way is easiest. Other leg, tummies, hips. Engage those muscles first, peel the foot off. No higher than your hip. And relax down, well done. Breathe in. Tightrope walk. Here we go. You can either do just forward or forward and then back. Oops. And shake it out. And again, forward. If you're holding on, just go as far as you can without letting go. Use the tummy muscles and relax. Well done. 10-second balance. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tummy's engaged, glutes engaged. Peel that foot up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. March it through. Shoulders back again. Posture. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Breathe in. Now this time, those who want to make this tightrope walk a bit harder, we're going to come out and round, out and round. Now, if that's too much for you and you're new to it, stick with the straight forward. Again, come forward and back, off we go. Out, round. Concentrate. Woo. And when you come back, you can do a normal one back, or you can do reverse. And march it out. Well done, breathe in. These sort of things, although they're slow, they're harder than you think. You have to concentrate, you have to work a lot of stabilising muscles, all the little muscles around the body. Let's go again, either normal tightrope or out and in. And relax, well done. Breathe in. Now this time, bring the ankle onto the supporting leg. Take that out to the side. Now you can just stay there, or you can try and bring that leg up, wherever you can hold it. It's a more challenging balance, and we're going to have the hands in the centre of the body unless you're holding on for something. So shoulders back. Here, get that here for counterbalance. Come in. And relax down. Did you manage the 10 seconds? Well done if you did. You will feel your ankles really having to work hard to stabilise. Okay. And if you're like me and you've got very tight hips, my leg doesn't want to open very far. Other people's knee will come out much further than mine. Focus on the hips and the tummy. Often when people are balancing, they just focus on the legs, but you need to use the glutes. These are the big muscles to help. Let's go one more time. Relax. Take it round. Use this glute. Come in. Oops. And down. Shake it out. Other leg. Well done. Just circle those hips, loosen the muscles off. This is a bit of a crash course in different balance techniques. So, shoulders back. This time, tightrope walking, you've got two options, or an option. Coming forward this way, coming forward this way, round, and now I'm going to add a third option. Knee up, in place, knee up, in place. Choose the one you want to do. Are you ready? Off we go. Forward and back. Forward. Take your time. You can do the same coming back, or just tightrope back. And march it out. Well done. That's quite an advanced movement, so if you're not used to balancing, your balance is a bit dodgy, stay with the lower one, it's easier to manage. Okay, one more time. Forward and back, your choice. just come up on one toe, up on the other. Now I always say here, we don't want a Marilyn Monroe, we don't want a hip swing, we want pelvis level, check with your thumbs. The knees coming forward, shoulders are down, pelvis is level, good. And relax. Now there's always one exercise that you can't do. This is the one I can't do, so I'm going to hold on if I have to. You're going to come slowly up onto both toes, slowly down. You need to think about lifting the crown of the head. I'll give it a go without support and then I'm going to be holding on. So we come up slowly, breathe in. Whoa, and slowly down. Hopefully you did that better than me. Slowly up. Slowly down. Oh, that's better. Practice makes perfect. Don't have to take your hands that high, they can just come here. Slowly down. Watch where your feet go when you're lifting. Do you roll out onto the little toes? Try not to. That is what I tend to do. I pronate out and it puts me off balance. So I have to concentrate. Up and down. Good. One more. Up and down. Shake it out. Well done. So now we're going to come up onto the toes and go for a little walk. Again, use your support. You don't have to let go. You can just walk where you are. So we're going to come up on the toes, go for a little walk. So you can just hold on, or you can come all the way in. This is to strengthen the ankles, strengthen the feet. And relax, shake it out. Well done. These calves will get a nice stretch later. Now bring one ankle forward, pull the toes up. One ankle. Now, if you can, we're going to go up, up, down, down. Up, up, off. On the ankles, off. If that is painful, just do a single leg at a time. If you can, we're going to stay up on the ankles and do what we call a little duck walk. So we stay up and then we walk. Stay up on those ankles, little walk. And relax. Obviously if you're on a hard floor, don't stay up very long. Not so bad if you've got shoes on a hard floor. Well done. Breathe in. Now, we're going to put a combination balance together. So I'll show you quickly, then we'll do it slow. We are going to lift and point, lift and down. That's the first part. Then we point, 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 lift and down. That's the second part. So let's just practice that bit. So lift and point, lift and down. Point, 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 lift, down. Let's try it on the other leg. Lift, point, lift, down. Circle, 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 lift, down. Okay. After that, we're going to take the foot out, twice up, and then on the third time, we're going to hold it. Let's try it on the other leg. Twice down, once, twice. On the third one, come up, hold it. Okay, let's try and put that together. Are you ready? Breathe in. So, here we go. Up, point, up, down. Hover, come up and down. Point, point. On the next one, up, hold. Bring that knee in and down. Change legs. Lift and point. Lift and down. Out and in. Out and in. Up and hold. Ooh. Turn the knee and down. Okay, now from that next bit we're going to go to the back. I'll show you from the side. So on that last one, my knee was open, I bring it round, I tap down, and then I slide it out to the back, bring it into a low balance, and then I bring it in and hold. So let's just practice that bit, then we'll put the whole thing together. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember, you can keep your foot on the floor with these, you don't have to do all the lifts. So we've got the knee here, we bring the toe down, slide it out, bring the arms, I'm going to come forward, slide it out, hands here, and just take the weight off, just the weight off. Soften this supporting knee, and then bring it in and down. Let's try the other leg. Imagine we've just gone to there, close the knee, bring the foot down, slide it back, hands up, lift and hold, and then bring it in and relax. Okay, one time through the whole thing on both legs, and then I'll check what time it is. Breathe in. Here we go. So lift and point. Lift, point, lift and down. Open. 1, 2. This time come in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Centre. Type that out. Hold. Get your balance. Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to move forward and lift. Coming in and down. Shake it out. Let's go on to the other leg. Lift and point. So, hands wherever help you to balance. Up and down. Open. 1, 2. On the third one, come in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, slide back, up and hold. Come in and shake it down. How did you do? Right, let me just check the time. Okay, have a quick sip of water now, and then we'll go on to some stretch. Quick sip of water. Well done. Now, if you have got a band or anything and you do need it to help with the hamstring stretches, that's fine. I'm going to do quite a bit of this on the floor, but if you want to do it all standing, I'll tell you some alternatives. So let's start up here. Breathe in. Stay up with the hands, breathe out. Palms facing each other. Middle finger, stretch. Open wide. Turn the palms over. Do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stretch. Breathe in. Turn the hands over. Breathe out. Shoulders. Well done. Take the hands out wide. Squeeze the shoulders together. Come around and wrap. Drop the chin. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drop the chin. Stay where you are. Breathe in, lift up. Open wide, well done, shoulders. Take the feet apart. Make sure you're not slipping. Keep the hips centre, weight across both feet. Just reach up and imagine you're painting the ceiling. And then gradually make that stroke a little bit bigger. But I want it to come from here, not here. So I'm not just doing the arm, it's from the hip. Especially as it gets a little bit bigger. Stretch, girls. Stretch, keep those hips steady. This time stay over. Breathe in. As you breathe out, middle finger. Breathe in, lift up. And circle. Other hand. Start off, just a nice, easy movement. Knees are slightly soft. Start to make it a little bit bigger. Make sure you can feel that stretch coming from down here. Get ready. After this one, we're going to stay over at the side. Stay there. Breathe in. Shoulders back. Take the feet a little bit wider. And just side to side. Keep the tummy in, bring the body slightly forward. Now we're going to do the static stretch, the holding stretch when I'm on the floor for the inner thighs. If you're going to do it standing, you will come back into this position and hold it here when we're on the floor. Just loosen those off. Come back to centre. Deep squat, breathe in and out. Carefully walk those feet back in. Well done. Shoulders back. Okay, onto the floor. I think my mat's in the right place. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's start with that inner thigh stretch. So if you're standing, you're going to come over to one side. On the floor, either soles of feet together, gently press into the knees, or static stretch with a straddle, hold here or push here. Okay, hold there. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, hold that stretch. Now we're going to do it twice, so you can do the same stretch twice or you can do one of each. I'm going to do one of each, but try to relax. It's hard, this is not a nice stretch. It's very tight muscles and ligaments down there. Hold it there. Try to relax everything. Now when you come out the stretch, take the pressure off the knees and just bring the legs in about 2 inches. Let them relax. Well done. If you're staying in the straddle, stay there, we'll go back into it. Or join me in the other one. Okay, when you're ready, deep breath in. Breathe out, back into the stretch, or here, gently putting a little bit of pressure on the knees, but only a little bit. Sit up as tall as you can. Good stuff. And carefully bring the knees in and relax. Okay, now we're going to lie down and do a hamstring stretch. If you're standing, I'll just show you. For the hamstring stretch, you're going to bring one leg forward and you're going to sit back and stretch back of the hamstring. If you're on the floor with me, just going to lie down nice and comfy, knees bent, feet on the floor. Can you see me okay? I think so. If you're quite flexible in the hips, you can have the second leg straight down. But if you're like me and you maybe need a little bit of relaxing there, foot up. Bring this first foot up to the ceiling. Nice straight leg. Flat foot to the ceiling. And just hold it there. Take a breath in. Now this time as you come into the stretch, you need to support the leg. So this is where if you can't reach, get a strap. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. If you're standing, you don't need to hold it quite as long. You could come out of that stretch now and relax the legs a little bit. And slowly soften the knee and relax that leg back. straighten the leg, flat foot. So try and keep the leg to begin with above the hip, nice and straight, stretching out behind the knee. If you're standing, take the other foot to the front, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring this leg in. If you need to bend a little bit, don't worry. I'm not very flexible, but I have got better over the time, just practicing. Believe it or not, this is better than it used to be. Oh dear. And relax the shoulders, relax everything, apart from this muscle here that we're trying to lengthen. And slowly take the pressure off and bring this leg down. Well done. Now stay where you are. We're going to take the knees side to side. Okay, just keep going like this from me, side to side. Keep going for me. I'll show you an alternative for standing or in the chair. Keep going on the floor. If you're standing, just take, we call this pushing the water. Push. Just loosening. If you want to push and turn, come up on that side toe. If you want to go a little bit further round, that's okay, but come up on the toe. Okay, keep going. Right. And then everybody come back to centre and pause. Now, if you're on the floor, you're going to take your knees over to one side. Take the hands out, take the knees over, and just relax into that position. Stay where you are for me if you're in the floor. If you're standing, I just want you to stand here. Take one hand on the shoulder and look over towards your back. Just gives you a small stretch at the side. Stay where you are, whichever one you're doing. Now to come out of the stretch, start with the belly button. Gently connect it, pull the knees up, bring the feet back, and just gently come over to the other side, keeping the shoulders in contact with the floor. Standing ladies, make sure you've gone to the other side as well. Stay where you are, everybody. Just to remind you, if you're standing, you're going to have a hand here, and then you're just going to look over your shoulder. So you're just getting a small twist here. Okay. And come back to centre. We're going to bring both knees into the chest. Standing ladies, do a nice arch in the back, hands on the front of the thighs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring both knees into the chest. If you want to curl head and shoulders up, look towards your knees. If you don't, that's fine. Stay there. And relax. One foot down, other foot down. Standing, folks, just standing normal, relaxed. Well done. Have a quick scan through the body. And then just come over onto one side. Gently push yourself back up to a seated position. Good. Stay where you are. Check that everything feels okay. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm just going to come over and adjust the music. Make sure you have a big drink of water afterwards. And practice. Balance is all about using the right muscles and lots of practice. So it's there when you want it now, ladies. Well done. Stay there for me. Here we go. Good days, ladies. Let's have a little chat.